Now look, today we're diving into a story that's been blowing up across sports and social media. Former NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez is now facing felony battery charges after a violent stabbing incident in Indianapolis. And yeah, you heard that right. The same Mark Sanchez that led the New York Jets to back-to-back AFC championships and later became an analyst with Fox Sports is now caught in a legal storm that can land him behind bars. Look, y'all sit back and relax and stay into the end of this episode because we about to dive right in. Welcome back to another episode of Eyes Low, Belly Full. As y'all know, this marks episode 166. So here's how it all went down. Early Saturday morning, I'm talking about like maybe 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, in downtown Indianapolis, police responded to a fight involving Mark Sanchez and a 69-year-old truck driver. And according to witnesses, this shit started over something as small as a damn parking space. Can you believe that shit? It was supposed to be a simple argument, but things escalated fast. Reports say Sanchez approached the man, words were exchanged, and at some point, a physical confrontation broke out. And by the time police arrived, both men were injured. Sanchez had been poked up with a knife, and the older man reportedly suffered from a deep cut on his face. Initially, police charged Sanchez with misdemeanors like public intoxication, battery, and unlawful entry into a vehicle. But now, prosecutors have upgraded one of those charges to felony battery causing serious bodily injury. And that charge can carry up to 6 years in prison if convicted. Now, here's where things get more complicated. The truck driver said he acted in self-defense. He told police that Sanchez just kept coming at him, like even after being pepper sprayed.
So we're all hearing right now that Mark Sanchez was stabbed in Indianapolis last night. He is a former NFL player, now commentator, and he is in Indianapolis this weekend for the Colts game. But what we haven't heard is the other side of the story, which our local news reporter, Angela Ganote, has just reported, and I want to share that with you. Angela Ganote states, "We can now report what is stated in the police narrative from last night's stabbing involving former NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez. According to the police narrative we received from sources, Sanchez was not cooperative with the police when they first arrived on the scene. Another man was listed as the victim in the police report, and he told police that he was delivering food when Sanchez told him he needed to move and couldn't park where he was parked. That man told police that Sanchez started threatening him and following him, and then that Sanchez attacked him first. This man stated that he first tried to pepper spray Sanchez, but it didn't work. He said that it was at that time that he defended himself with a KNIFE. Police also noted that this man had a significant injury to his face. Sanchez was taken to a local hospital here in Indianapolis where he underwent surgery, and he is in critical condition." So it is very important to note, you guys, we have not heard the other side of the story from Mark Sanchez. He has not yet been interviewed because of his condition.
Surveillance footage reportedly shows parts of the fight, and prosecutors say that evidence plus witness statements is what led to the upgraded charge.
This man used to have millions of people watching him every Sunday, but that all changed from a parking lot fight. This is a former NFL quarterback for the New York Jets, Mark Sanchez. How do you go from the NFL to something like this? He got into a fight with a 69-year-old man in a parking lot. Allegedly, he was drunk and the situation turned bad fast. The 69-year-old man said he had to poke him to get him off of him for self-defense with a weapon. I don't think this is about football. I don't think this is about money. This isn't even about a parking spot. This is about this man's ego getting out of control, and now it ended up a big headline. Do you guys believe the 69-year-old man when he says it was self-defense? This guy was a former professional athlete. Just a few days ago, this man was in a hospital bed, and now they're saying he's going to be locked up and put in a jail cell. Be honest, do you guys feel bad for this guy, Mark Sanchez, or do you think he's just getting what he deserves? It's just crazy how he went from game day lights to police lights, and now he might have just threw his whole life away.
Now, as for Sanchez, sources say he told police that he doesn't remember exactly what happened. He was treated at a local hospital for stab wounds and is said to be in stable condition. Meanwhile, the truck driver has filed a civil lawsuit, not just against Sanchez, also against Fox Sports, claiming that he's been permanently disfigured and mentally scarred from the incident. Now, let's talk about what this means legally. A felony battery charge is no small deal. Even if Sanchez avoids prison, a conviction could end his TV career, damage his reputation, and make it hard for him to ever work in broadcasting again. And on the other hand, if his lawyers can argue that he was defending himself or that the evidence is inconclusive, he could walk away with a reduced or even drop charges. I mean, his pretrial hearing is scheduled for November 4th, and prosecutors are saying that they are still reviewing more footage and medical records. So yeah, this story is still developing, and it's one of those moments where fame doesn't protect you from real life consequences. Now, you already know fans online are shocked. Some are saying, like, how does an argument over parking turn into somebody getting poked up with a knife? And others, are saying that the media, are jumping to judgment. And there's also debate on whether Fox Sports will suspend or drop him, depending on how the case unfolds. As of now, Fox hasn't made a public comment, but trust me, they watching this closely. I mean, this whole thing got people talking about anger, ego, and how one heated moment can change your entire life. And we'll keep following this story as it develops. But for now, Mark Sanchez is out on bail, facing a felony battery charge and possibly years in prison if convicted. Now, I want to hear what y'all think about this situation. Was this just a fight gone wrong, or do you believe there's something much deeper? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And if this video resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe and hit that bell notification for more episodes. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.